All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. We've got a really fascinating topic for you guys today.
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
It's all about the role of parents in education.
It's huge.
It is huge. You guys sent in some research on how much parents actually influence a child's education. And
It's a lot.
yeah. And we're going to really figure out how it all works and what it means for everyone listening.
Sounds good.
Okay, so the research is super clear. Active parents equal better results for kids.
Right, and it's really impressive just how much better those kids do.
Yeah, like how much better are we talking here?
Well, we're talking better grades, higher test scores. They just, achieve more academically overall.
Wow, that's impressive.
It really is.
Okay, but it can't just be about grades, right?
Yeah.
What else does this research say?
Oh, absolutely. There's so much more to it than just grades. I mean, think about a kid's motivation, their self-esteem, even their chances of success later in life. It's all connected.
Right, because if you feel supported at home, you're going to be more confident at school.
Exactly. It's like having your own personal cheering section at home. It helps them develop that growth mindset, the belief that they can tackle any challenge.
I love that, having a cheering section at home. Now, when we talk about parental involvement, what does that actually look like in real life? I mean, is it just about showing up for school events, or is there something more to it?
That's such a good question because a lot of people think it's just about, physically being there, but it's way more than that.
Right, like you can't just drop your kid off at school and expect them to succeed.
Exactly. It's about creating this whole environment at home that encourages learning.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So, reading together, talking about what happened at school, going to museums, all of that.
I like that. Making learning fun.
It should be fun. It's about encouraging your child's natural curiosity.
That's a great point. But what about parents who don't have a ton of time or resources? Not everyone can take their kids to museums every week.
You're absolutely right. Not all parents have the same opportunities, and that's a huge issue.
Yeah, and the research even mentions some of the challenges parents face, right? Like work schedules, maybe they didn't finish school themselves, stuff like that.
It all plays a role. And you know what? Schools need to do more to help these parents be involved.
So how can schools make it easier for parents to participate, especially the ones who are already struggling?
Well, one thing they could do is use technology better.
Okay, I'm listening. What do you mean?
I mean, think about it. Online platforms can make it so much easier for teachers and parents to stay in touch, share resources, even offer online workshops for parents.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Parents could get involved even if they can't physically be at the school.
Right. And schools could also offer events and workshops at different times to fit busy schedules.
That's a great idea, making sure everyone feels welcome and supported, regardless of their circumstances.
Exactly.
It's about removing those barriers, right?
Absolutely.
It's interesting that the research also talks about how different cultures view parental involvement.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other layer.
Because what's considered involved in one culture might be totally different in another, right?
Right. Some cultures are all about providing a quiet, structured study environment at home,
Makes sense.
while others emphasize more active participation, like discussions and debates.
It just shows that there's no single right way to be an involved parent.
Exactly. It's about finding what works best for your own family and respecting different approaches.
That's an important point. Now, I'm curious about something. Does a parent's own education level affect how they support their kids? Like, do parents who went to college do things differently?
That's a tricky one, but research suggests there might be a connection there.
Interesting. What kind of connection?
Well, parents with more education might be more familiar with the school system or have access to more resources.
Right, like they might know how to help with homework better or something.
Exactly. But that doesn't mean parents who didn't go to college can't be just as supportive.
Of course not. They can still do so much.
Absolutely. Everyone has something valuable to offer, whether it's sharing their own experiences, reading to their kids, or just being there for them.
That's so important. Just being present and supportive can make all the difference.
Couldn't agree more.
So as kids get older, how does parental involvement need to change? Does it look different in high school compared to elementary school?
Absolutely. As kids become more independent, parents have to adapt their approach.
So it's less about doing things for them and more about guiding them, right?
Exactly. Helping them set goals, manage their time, even think about their future careers.
Okay, so it's about equipping them with the tools and confidence to succeed on their own.
That's the goal, to raise lifelong learners who are ready to take on the world.
I love that.
Wow.
And you know what else I found interesting in the research? They're looking for more real-life examples of successful parental involvement.
Oh, there are so many amazing stories out there.
Right. Parents who are doing incredible things to support their kids' education, often with very limited resources.
It's truly inspiring. I think we could spend hours just sharing those stories.
We might have to do a whole other deep dive just on that, but for now, let's bring it back to our listeners.
Sounds good.
Knowing everything we've talked about today, what's one small step you can take to support a child's education? It doesn't have to be something huge, just something meaningful.
I hope this conversation has given everyone some ideas and maybe inspired them to try something new.
It's all about making a difference, one child at a time.
Well said.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, but keep the conversation going. Think about what we've discussed, and let's all work together to create a brighter future for our kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Until next time, everyone.